It started with a letter stamped, typed, and dripping with faux authority. The HOA, led by none other than Karen herself, claimed that my 150-year-old ranch lake, a natural spring-fed beauty that had been in my family since the Civil War, was part of community heritage space and therefore subject to HOA oversight. Never mind that the lake sat entirely on my privately owned acreage, that it was documented in county deeds as a historical feature, or that the HOA itself hadn't even existed when the lake was dug by my great-great-grandfather. Karen, who'd recently become the self-appointed president of the HOA board, believed she could rewrite history and ownership. I tried to reason with her, even invited her over to show her the original land records framed on my wall. But she wasn't interested in facts. Instead, she showed up one afternoon, uninvited, with 2 HOA board members in tow, and things took a dangerous turn. Karen pulled a holstered pistol from her side, waved it in the air, and demanded I sign over the lake rights for the community. It wasn't just illegal, it was insanity. I stood frozen as her hand shook, eyes wide with entitlement. The sheriff arrived within minutes. I didn't even need to press charges. Her actions spoke for themselves. The gun, the trespassing, the threats, she was arrested on the spot. But that wasn't the end. No, Karen's HOA still had claws in the area, and I knew this wouldn't be over unless I made a move of my own. So I did something bold. I bought the HOA. Literally. I contacted every single voting member, bought out every disgruntled shareholder in the association who hated Karen's rule, and with the help of a lawyer and a good chunk of my inheritance, I staged a hostile takeover. It took 3 months, some long meetings, and a few favors, but in the end, I owned it. The HOA. All of it. My first act as president, I dissolved Karen's board position and permanently banned her from serving on any community leadership. My second, I rewrote the HOA charter to permanently exclude the lake and my ranch from any future jurisdiction. Karen was forced to sell her property within 60 days due to mounting violations, and I watched from my porch as the moving van rolled away. Now, the lake is quiet again. My daughter fishes off the dock, the horses drink peacefully, and the ghost of Karen's tyranny is nothing more than a ripple on the water.